Inventory is climbing, sellers are holding out for higher prices, and buyers are either waiting or being very selective. It's not a crash, but it is a very complicated time in the Austin market. So what does it mean if you're planning on buying or selling this summer? Let's take a closer look at the numbers and see what's really happening on the ground. Hey, I'm Shannon Green and I'm a local realtor here in Austin, and I've lived here since 1994, so I've seen a lot of changes happen in the market. I make these videos because I want to help you make smart real estate decisions, whether you're buying, selling, an investor, or just trying to figure out if now is your time. So let's hop into a little market update, and I'm going to go through some of the numbers and what we're seeing right now. All right, in May, Austin homes were down 4% with just over 3,000 closings. The median sales price around $450,000. That's close to 2% lower than last year. Not a huge drop, but enough to notice. The bigger story is inventory. Nearly 15,000 active listings across the metro. That's up 17% from last year, and the highest we've seen in the last 15 years. Now, this means more choices for buyers and more competition for sellers. Officially, we're in neutral territory, but in several hot neighborhoods, it's starting to feel like a buyer's market. Homes are sitting longer and buyers are taking their sweet ass time. And of course, we're still seeing mortgage rates around 7%. However, my good friend Kayla, who is a fabulous lender here in the Austin market, just sent me a text saying that they're seeing in the mid sixes they can get there with certain credit scores. So 6.5% to 7% is where the rates are right now. Now, those rates have kept both buyers and sellers cautious. Sellers don't want to let go of those low rates that they got in the COVID era, and buyers are running the numbers and being very strategic. Are you thinking about relocating to Austin and the surrounding areas? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide. This will save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers, best hospitals, and a boatload of other things you might need to know, this guide will assist you in making your move to Austin. The best part is it's 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. I hope that helps. Now, check this out. More than half of the listings, 56% to be exact, have had at least one price drop, but most sellers are only reducing by about 7 to 8%, which isn't always enough to spark action. Meanwhile, buyers are picky. They're looking for updated, well-maintained homes that are realistically priced. If your house has carpet, older fixtures, or deferred maintenance, there's a good chance that it could be passed over. But here's the flip side. Once a seller gets their home priced right, the average time to go under contract is just right at 17 days. So the market is definitely rewarding realistic pricing. And what I'm seeing on the ground matches the data. I've had buyers walk away from the home simply because the price didn't match the condition of the house. And I've seen sellers surprised when traffic died just after 1 week. This is a market where price and preparation matter more than ever. Now, it's interesting. We're seeing the most price pressure in two price bands, the $500,000 to $600,000 range, which you see right here, and the $1 million to $1.2 million range. These homes are often caught in the middle. Either they're not quite luxury, or they're priced too high to compete with new builds. Or, as I like to say it, they're stuck in the middle. They're not updated enough to stand out, or they're priced too aggressively for what they have to offer. If you're in that price range and you're not getting showings or offers, it's likely a pricing or a presentation issue, not just a slow market. Buyers have options right now, and they are making sellers work for it. Now for the question of the day. For those of you that are considering moving to Austin, where are you moving from, and why are you moving from the area where you live now? I'm truly curious, so leave a comment below and let me know. And better yet, email, text me, or call me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. My information should pop up on the screen. Now, when we're looking at the rental market is holding steady. Median prices are down less than 1%, and most leases are for single-family homes in the $2,300 range. Unlike the sales side, the leasing inventory hasn't flooded the market, so landlords still have some control. But renters do have more choices now than they did back in the pandemic era. And we're not seeing big incentives or steep discounts, at least not now. Here's one twist. Homes over 1.4 million are still moving. That might surprise people, but luxury buyers tend to be less rate sensitive. Many are paying cash or moving money out of other investments. So while mid-range homes are sitting longer, higher-end buyers are staying active and they're making calculated moves. In a market like this where there is some room for negotiation, some luxury buyers and other buyers look at this as an opportunity. Maybe the rates aren't where they want them to be, but if there's negotiating power and you can get a deal, you can always refinance later at a better rate. Now, home prices over 1.4 million saw the most sales in May. There were 129 closings, more than any other 1 million plus segment. And with an average days on market of just 29 days, these buyers are clearly active and motivated.
Hey guys, Shannon Green here. And as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more. That's helping families like you make the move here to Austin, Texas. I've helped countless families make the move. So whether you're coming out next week, next month, or next year, please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed that on-screen pop-up. And I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Austin.
So what's the bottom line? The Austin market isn't crashing, but it is shifting. Inventory is up, buyers are more discerning, and sellers need to price smart from day one. I've lived in Austin for over 30 years, and I take a hands-on, data-driven approach with my clients. Even in markets like this, I believe smart decisions come from good conversations and honest data. And that's exactly what I focus on. If you would like more information on the Austin real estate market or have any questions about specific neighborhoods, reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk you through different options. I'm always here to help, no pressure. So while this was short and sweet, I hope it gave you an overlook of what's going on in the Austin market. It is definitely leaning and feeling like a buyer's market, but it's truly a neutral ground still, but leaning that direction. So now is the time for buyers to get out there if they want to purchase a home. And sellers, you've got to be ready and be better than your competition. That wraps it up, the market update for June, and I will see you on the next video.